the time Mama's best lamp had gotten broken and they had told a big lie, and the time they had let their room get so messy that Mama had threatened to throw away all of their toys. Oh, I wouldn't worry about those times, said Mama, giving Sister a little hug. Santa Bear doesn't expect cubs to be perfect, just good. Then she said, I hope you have your list ready because tomorrow is the day you're going to meet Santa Bear. Sister gulped. It's almost ready, she said. But what about your list for Santa, yours and Papa's? Don't worry about that, sweetie, said Papa. Santa Bear isn't for grown-ups. He's just for cubs. Psst, whispered Brother. Presents for Mama and Papa is our job, silly. Come on, let's see how much you've got in your piggy bank. Sister had just enough. Brother had enough and a little extra. That evening, Sister made a new list. It looked a lot like Brother's. When they got to Santa Bear's little house in the mall the next day, there was a line. While Sister waited, she began to think about Santa and what a hard job he had. She wondered how he took care of all those cubs. She wondered where he got all the presents. She wondered, and then, before she could wonder another wonder, it was her turn, and she was up on Santa Bear's big lap. It's very nice to see you, he said in a deep, jolly voice. Now tell me, my dear, have you been good this year? Well, said Sister, taking a deep breath, I haven't been perfect, but I have been good. Then she told him what she wanted for Christmas and gave him her list. Santa gave Sister and every other cub a souvenir coloring book. The cover showed him and his 8 tiny reindeer flying through the starry night. Sister's mind was so filled with thoughts about Santa that she almost forgot about the special shopping she had to do. But Brother remembered. They found just the right presents for Mama and Papa. Sister chose a fine new fur brush for Papa and a lovely new pin cushion, for Mama. Brother bought Mama a box of her favorite breakfast tea and for Papa a handy pocket calculator. Look, said Sister, as they were leaving the mall, another Santa. She was right. There, ringing a bell, was a rather skinny Santa with a scraggly beard. Beside him was a big iron pot that said, Help the Needy. That's one of Santa's many helpers, explained Papa. His job is to collect money to help the needy. Birds who need seeds, squirrels who didn't put enough aside for the winter. The Bear family all put money in the pot. Sister had spent all of hers and had to borrow some from Mama. Finally, the days and weeks of preparation and waiting were over, and it was Christmas Eve. You know something, Papa, said Sister, as she helped hang the last holly wreath. I've been thinking about Santa Bear and what a hard job he has. How can he visit every cub in the world in just a single night? Where does he get all those gifts? And besides, how can reindeer fly? And how can the sleigh land if it doesn't snow? And how can Santa come down our skinny little chimney? Papa took a deep breath and then looked up in the starry sky. I guess the answer, my dear, is that Christmas is such a special time that very special, almost magical things can happen. And the most magical thing of all is Santa Bear. I'd say he has the best job in the whole world, because the joy of giving is what Christmas is all about. I suppose, said Sister, that Santa could just skip the chimney and come in the front door. I suppose, said Papa. Then, before she went in, she took one last look at the starry sky, and it had clouded over, and now instead of stars, there were snowflakes, thousands and thousands of small, silent snowflakes. Well, she thought, at least that'll help with the sleigh. When Sister woke up on Christmas morning, Bear Country was covered with a beautiful blanket of snow, and the floor beneath the bear's Christmas tree was covered with piles of beautiful presents. What fun! What excitement! What shouting! The end.